What makes play a spiritual practice? First, we must address the need for enlightenment, which means letting in more light, the light that is needed for the soul to accomplish its mission in coming to the earth, to let go of and release and transform the remaining guilt consciousness that it has learned in so many incarnations and lifetimes on the earth. How did this happen, you ask? The soul's journey is eternal. The soul has free will. Each being has free will. As you are created by God, there is only light and love and well-being. But when free will takes hold, it is out of our hands. The consciousness and energy that is received or receives the ability to explore different forms of consciousness, and that can lead to destructive creation. What began as an experiment or a thing of interest soon became all-encompassing, giving the soul room to experience and experiment with these different forms of creation. They are not always destructive, but there are certain realms where this exploration can be experienced, and Earth is one of them. The Earth is now, and those beings on the Earth are now in the process of beginning to awaken consciously and become more enlightened. The majority of the souls here are not there yet, but the opening is becoming greater and more widely experienced by more and more beings. It is true that when the soul is in split consciousness, the divine, the divinity of the God Self always remains intact, but it is forgotten when those beings incarnate in a human body, in human form. This is to allow the soul the openness and opening to letting in the truth, seeking the path of self-redemption and wholeness, reuniting with the God Self entirely, so that there is no what we call human ego consciousness left. This is what souls come to the earth to do. And yes, to learn to love the self, reuniting with the God Self, which is love, to practice the healing and transformation, giving the self the opportunity to receive love and light it needs to reform and be restored to wholeness. Because of the deep negativity the soul experiences when in human form, it is difficult to let light in. So play naturally creates this openness and allows the soul to explore the feelings and the energy of light and openness and health. It is exposed to the joy and joyfulness that is the truth of our being, of our soul. That is how we were created. It takes much repetition and commitment to the self to truly change and transform these boundaries that are placed upon us when on the earth in human form. God blesses us with every breath we take and wills only our devotion to self and then others as we open more and more and we give from our overflow of abundance and joy and light. But this has to be built, and it is a path. As this being knows, yes, it is a long and difficult and repetitive path, but the gifts it yields are eternal beauty, love, and compassion for the self and others. And this is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to your siblings on earth. We are all one, and we can all help each other mightily in this way. So do indulge, let yourself go, and begin opening to letting in more joy, pleasure, happiness, and fulfillment. It will give ease to your journey, to your path and process, and it will truly benefit all the beings on earth in ways that are beyond comprehension. There is such beauty in this world. It just has to be discovered as if you're a child, a very young child, experiencing life in its newness, where everything is potentially joyful and can yield a joyful experience. The most mundane things you can see through new eyes, just as a young child does in their exploration of this new experience in human form. There is great light being given through this message. Just take it in, feel it, let it take you over with complete joy and love from your Creator. It is all around you. We are with you always in great love and assistance. Please ask for this help as many times as you need to. We love you tremendously.